Hello folks, and welcome to our live stream watch along of the women's semi-finals of the FA Cup, coming to you from, of course, the opening, the last second semi-final, and it's just started, so we are a little bit delayed to our stream for a moment, so I do apologise. I had problems trying to stream where it just wouldn't work, so I had to reset everything, but now here we are now finally underway. So anyway, welcome, and thanks for sticking around. So the game has just kicked off. I'll just change the clock. I'm a few seconds behind. It is around... Wait for it to get to 2 minutes for the game. And here we go. There we go. So 2 minutes in, still goalless, nothing to report yet. But it is, of course, Aston Villa hosting Chelsea Women. Of course, this was a game in the Women's Super League just a few weeks ago in the same stadium. It was a Sunday evening game, but Chelsea won quite comfortably, 3-0, so they'll be hoping for a familiar result today, and already Villa have had to clear it out for a corner. So do get in touch on the live chat page. Would love to hear from you. We've got our first message in from Henley, who says this is a unique opportunity for Aston Villa to take advantage of two principal defenders being absent today. I still think Chelsea's depth will win out in the end. We've also got Silo saying, go the Chelsea. I've never heard that before, go the Chelsea. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. No, that's not it. There we go. That looks a bit better. I hate when I'm not like centre of the screen that I'm on, but yeah, it's I just can't see Chelsea not winning this tie. They're such a hard team to beat. I mean, we saw what happened in the Women's Champions League quarterfinals a few weeks ago when they should have probably lost, but yet last kick of the game they get a penalty to stay in it and take it to penalties and then win on penalties. It was typical Emma Hayes Chelsea. It's very rare that they get beaten. They don't accept defeat whatsoever, and it's fantastic mentality that Emma Hayes has brought to the club ever since she's been in charge of the women's team. Nothing happened in that corner, by the way, so it's still goalless. But yes, don't be shy, get in touch. Love to hear from you. We've also got a poll up that we always like to share before stream starts, and oh dear, Aston Villa no doubt the second favourites, because 81% have gone for a Chelsea win, Aston Villa 19%. Aston Villa are having a good season. They're at this moment in time going to probably have their best ever season in the WSL. They're in the top 6 at the moment. Can they hold on and stay there? That's the big question. Still a few games to go. Chelsea, of course, going for the title again to try and defend their crown. But we do know at least one finalist for the Women's FA Cup next month on Sunday, May the 14th at Wembley Stadium. It's Manchester United. Hang on a minute. Here come Villa. Trying to go on their first attack. Can they get a corner? No, it's straight to the hands of Musovic, normally the secondary goalkeeper, just behind Ann Katrin-Berger. She's normally the main goalkeeper, but it's Musovic in goal today. But yeah, Eriksson playing as a defender, and Jaldi, is that how you pronounce it? Maldi, sorry, even though it's got a silent J. She is in centre half role today. Melanie the Poles is in midfield, despite that nasty nose injury she got in the Champions League a few weeks ago. I haven't seen her yet, but in training there was pictures of her on the Chelsea Instagram account. She was wearing a face mask, as in, you know, to cover your nose, since she was bleeding everywhere a few weeks back. But she's a tough cookie. And of course her mum as well now, Melanie the Poles. She did, of course, take quite a bit of time out as a footballer to raise her kid. And Cuthbert there just penalised by the referee. Foul, late challenge on her opponent, which looked to be Daly, not Rachel Daly. Kenza Daly with an I instead of a Y. Sam Kerr, of course, up front for Chelsea. What a player she is. Scored a great goal. Well, I say a great goal. It was down to a mistake from Leah Williamson in that international friendly against England early in the week. And then she set up the second goal to end England's 30-game unbeaten run. Very good result that for Australia, especially with them hosting the World Cup this summer. You know, they might look at that result and think, why can't we? Why can't we be contenders for the Women's World Cup? They've never won it before in their history, but when you host a tournament, I think your chances grow a lot more. I mean, look at England winning the Women's Euros, USA winning the Women's World Cup in '99. That was their first of many Women's World Cups. Even in the men's game as well, you know, like when France won their first ever FIFA World Cup in '98, thrashed Brazil, who were the world champions at the time in '98, in the final, but it was a stadium full of French fans in Paris. Now here's Jordan Nobbs on the right wing, couldn't get the ball past her opponent, so instead settles for a throw-in. Of course, a former Arsenal player, she'd like to get one on Chelsea, her old rivals, I'm sure. Throw-in, it was a short one, but Chelsea have been able to deal with it. Booted up in the air, goes out for a throw-in inside the Villa half this time. Not sure who got the last touch. I think it's Melody the Poles. I can't quite. I'd imagine she's wearing a mask today. I'd have thought so. She wore it in training, but I remember she put on her Instagram the other day. She was like, "Relief, the nose isn't broken." We got Greg Livingston getting in touch. Hello, Greg, saying, "Hi, Jamie. Long time. How are you doing?" I'm very well. Cheers, Greg. I would like to think the weather's getting better because it's April, but no, it is cloudy. Raining, just a typical day in England. Oh, Serena Weigmann's in the Bescott Stadium watching on. Free ticket, I'm sure. Musovic with the kick up in the air, deep into the Villa half. But yes, do get in touch, folks. And for any of you MotoGP fans, we do have a MotoGP watch along later. We've got Arianto getting in touch saying, hello Arianto, where are you watching from today? We always love to hear where you guys are watching our streams from. Hope you can hear me anyway. I'd imagine my mic's working. Yeah, it says here it is, so I'd imagine it is. If you do look on the bottom right of your screen as well, folks, we do have a live video printer, which is results coming in from around the world. Looks as though in Holland, Utrecht are goalless at half-time with FC20. Steve McLaren's former club as manager. Won them the Eredivisie title, I remember, back in, I think it was 2008. Something like that. Anderlecht, oh dear. Lost 5-2 to Genk. That game's just finished. I think Anderlecht were in the Conference League, weren't they, this season? I know Genk, I don't think that's the right Genk. I think there's two Genk teams. It shows how much I know about Belgian football. Oh, Chelsea trying to attack on the right-hand side. They've got themselves a corner. Bit of link-up play between what looks to be Lauren James and Kankovic. Of course, the World Snooker Championship is underway as well, so we do try. I am trying to do a few streams for that over the next 2 weeks. Next week I'm away in Milan and Barcelona. We might do a vlog of those trips. One of those trips including Chelsea Women. Just as we talk about them, they've just had a header on target, but straight to the hands of England's Hannah Hampton. Right down the middle, so not much needed to be done there for the goalkeeper. I think it's Cuthbert with the header, wearing the captain's armband today, I think. No, it's Ericsson. What I was going to say. If Ericsson's on the pitch, he's the captain. Here they come again, Chelsea, in their... Looks to be... Would you say it's a gold kit? What colour is that? I mean, they wore it a few weeks ago when they were playing at Bestcott Stadium. Shame this game's not at Villa Park, but if you could sell out Bestcott instead, that's probably better and you get a lot more interaction, I'd imagine. We've just bought our tickets for the Women's FA Cup final. I thought it'd be best to buy them now before we know who the two teams will be, because if Chelsea go through, there'll be a lot of fans for them. They've got a good fan base, Chelsea women. Maybe down to the success, but it is great to see that they're also supporting their women's team as much as they can. But yes, whoever wins will face Man United at Wembley in literally just under a month's time. I'm going because, as some of you know, I'm a Man United supporter, so first time the women's team for Man United have ever made the FA Cup final. Well, first ever major cup final since the club was reformed, at least back in 2017, I think. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I just hope that United have a good chance at least. I think they'd fancy Villa more than Chelsea, but you got to beat the best to win. Of course, I just realised West Ham are playing Arsenal, aren't they, right now? That's a big game in terms of the title race. And Melanie the Poles is wearing a face mask. She looks like Darth Vader. She just needs the head mask, something to cover her head, and then she'll look like Darth Vader. Gore Eaton just been fouled there by Man United's Staniforth. And I've noticed Lucy, I forgot her surname, the referee, Lucy, she's a Welsh ref. She used to play for Liverpool Women, but now she's a referee. It does surprise me. So she must have switched from Welsh FA to English FA, because I don't think you can be part of both associations if you're a referee. She was a Welsh Premier League ref, I know, because I went to some of those games and she was the ref. Oh, shot well wide at the end. Was that Sam Kerr? No, it's Lauren James. Way off target from inside the penalty area. So it's out for a goal kick, but it looks as though a Villa player is injured. That looked to be Pacheco, maybe. The bit late challenge there from Cuthbert. Might have been a stud up. But the stud's up, maybe. Yeah, and then they're just showing the shot off target from Lauren James, which cuts in, goes to her right, lets the ball roll to her right foot, but just off target. Pacheco is back on. She's limping, but she's jogging it off, so looks as though she'll be okay. Goal kick taken for Villa. Now, long ball out to the right to Lehman. Come on, Lehman. Oh, good challenge there at the end by Eriksson. Oh, she did enough there for it not to be a corner, actually. I thought she made a sliding challenge and it would have gone out for a corner, but maybe not. Oh, it's offside. There we go. That's why. Ooh, I don't think she's offside. When looking at the replay. No, I don't think she is. No, I don't know about that. So yeah, we'll try and do some snooker streams this week, mainly in the evenings, since I've got work during the week, Monday to Friday normally, so I don't think they'd like it if I did a stream during the day. During office hours, they'll be thinking, what are we paying him for? And sack him. But yeah, we'll try and do some. I really wanted to do one last night for the Ronnie O'Sullivan match. By the time I got home from work, I didn't have much time to set up a stream and have the energy to do it, to be honest. But we're doing this one now, and then MotoGP race tonight at 8 o'clock. America's Grand Prix, round 3 of the new season. Bagnier on pole. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the race. It's always fun with you guys on the MotoGP. We do get a good interaction on our streams for that, and of course our women's football here. Here they come again, Chelsea. Is that a corner? Yeah, that looks to be a corner. Gore Reeton with the attack on the left hand side. looks like it might. Is it still goalless between Arsenal and West Ham? Oh no, it's 2-0. Have I missed that? Wow. Gabriel Jesus scored on the 7th minute, and Martin Odegaard scored on the 10th minute. West Ham are shambles. Oh, Lauren James on her own in the box, couldn't convert. Way over the crossbar. But yeah, title race, very interesting. I've noticed Arsenal have got Southampton at home this weekend. This Friday night, they should win that. Should win that. I can't see them getting... I can't see Southampton getting anything at Emirates. I don't think Arsenal have even lost at home this season. Yeah, City will have another game in hand over Arsenal because they've got the FA Cup this Saturday. And they'll play... Oh, so actually City's next Premier League game is against Arsenal a week on Wednesday. Massive game. Then they got Fulham away. That won't be easy. West Ham at home. Should win. Leeds United at home. Everton away. Chelsea at home. Brentford away. City haven't got it easy. I actually thought Arsenal had a harder run, but I'm thinking maybe they don't. Arsenal, who have they got? Oh, Chelsea. At home, though. They should. Chelsea have been poor. I don't think they'll get much from that. As in, Chelsea won't. Arsenal should win that. Arsenal got Brighton at home. Won't be easy. Wolves at home. Should do it. Forest away. Forest fighting for survival, but they should beat Forest. Newcastle away is the big one, I think. So Man City away, Newcastle away. It is there. It is there for them to do it. Oh, as I say that, West Ham have just scored a penalty. Oh, it's not happening again, is it, Arsenal? They're not doing it again, are they? They were 2-0 up at Anfield last week and they nearly lost the game. Ben Rama, 33rd minute. Sounds like a cracking game so far at the London Stadium. Goal kick for Villa. It's still goalless in this game. No goals yet. Villa will be happy just to be... I'm not saying in it, but they just want to not give Chelsea too many opportunities. Lauren James, as I say that, oh, cross comes in. Comes back out again, it's Cuthbert. Melanie, the polls, don't know how she can see through that mask, but she can. Lauren James. Malder. My mate George and my mate Jack. Jack, as some of you know, is on our channel now and again with the F1. We all bought tickets for the FA Cup final, the Women's FA Cup final at Wembley. So they're going without actually knowing if Chelsea will make the final. So imagine if Chelsea don't. They're probably going to want their money back. I'm okay, I'm a United fan. We're through. We're in the final. So either way, I'm going for a good reason. But I do recommend it, folks. If you haven't been to Wembley Stadium and you enjoy football regardless, women's football, men's football, there's still tickets going for that FA Cup final, the Women's FA Cup final. I only bought my tickets earlier today, so yeah, do go. Do go. Go see Wembley. You got no excuses. 15 quid. That's all it is. 15 quid. A lot more money when you go to a men's game. So far, I'd say Chelsea the better side after 20 minutes, but no one's had a proper chance yet, I don't think. Looks as though Celtic have beaten Kilmarnock. Oh dear. Just read that Ciro Immobile is in hospital after a car accident involving a tram. Back and rib injuries in hospital after his car was involved in an accident with a tram in Rome. That's weird. My video printer's gone back a little bit to say West Ham have scored still. We know that. That's weird. Maybe that was confirmation. Yeah, Mobile did play in Lazio's 3-0 Serie A win at Spezia on Friday. Oh dear. That's probably him out for the rest of the season. Can you imagine if Arsenal slip it up again though? They're what, 3 points ahead, aren't they? If they win, they go 6 points clear. So yeah, City will have a game in hand, and then they've got to play Arsenal still. So yeah, interesting what's going on. Still everything to play for in the Premier League in terms of relegation, the title, Champions League spots, even Conference League spots. Woo! So yeah, it's quite a good league season really, because you know it's good when all areas of the table are not determined yet. So Villa have got their first corner of the game. It's gone across the face of the goal. No, nothing out of that. But they've got the possession still. It's back out to Mailing. Poor cross. But again, maybe Jess Carter just did some good defending there. Arguably the best left back in the league in my eyes. Jess Carter is... No one talks about her. And sometimes that might be a good thing. Just shows that she's maybe underrated. I'd say so. Though it's now on the other end, it's Lauren James. Cuts in. Oh, she's going to go for it. Straight at Hannah Hampton. Hannah Hampton, now that was interesting. She got back into the England squad. I can't remember if she was back for the Arnold Clark Cup or if it was for the final estimate. I think it was just for the final estimate. But Serena Weimann, you could say, told her to kind of go away in the last few international breaks and not picked her. But yeah, I don't know, something happened there, but she's picked her again, so she's probably back in the good books. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not saying Weidman had a fallout. Oh, is that a foul? Oh, referee says it is. Good chance for Villa there if they had not made a tackle. I can't remember her name, the referee. It's Lucy something. I should just search it, but I can't be bothered. No, I'll do that now. Come on, who's the ref? Cheryl Foster. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I kept thinking it was Lucy. That's terrible. I should know that. Sorry, Cheryl. Not that you care. You're refereeing a match right now, but it's a good crowd at Bescott Stadium. I don't know what the attendance is, but Chelsea Women announced on Twitter in the last few days that their home leg against Barcelona in the Champions League, which is going to be played at Stamford Bridge, is over 20,000 seats sold so far, which is magnificent. Big game. And they need that support because Barcelona are a hard team to beat. If you actually look at the Women's League in Spain, Barcelona have won every game and lost none. So we're talking 28, something like that. I'll have a look again in a bit. But oh, Lauren James. No. Cleared away. First touch, pretty poor. Let me find it. Women's La Liga. It's called Liga F. I forget. Sorry, that's terrible. I should know it, but that's it. 25 matches played. They've won 25, drawn 0, lost 0. They're on 75 points. Real Madrid are on 59 points. Oh, hang on. Oh, Kurt. No. Cheeky little flick to try and get it inside the near post, but Hannah Hampton, there wasn't really any speed or power behind the kick, but Hannah Hampton having to make 1 or 2 saves so far, but she's doing her job. But it's all about keeping that Australian quiet. If you can keep her quiet, you might have a chance. So yeah, Barcelona pretty much won the league, but this is what I mean, they need that support, because Chelsea are potentially going to go to the new, well, they're going to go to the new camp. I'll be there. I've got a ticket. Can't wait. First time I've ever been to Barcelona. But yeah, they are going to have it very difficult if they are not at least leading the tie going into that second leg. Emma Hayes knows that they needed luck to stay in the tie against Lyon. But to beat Lyon was a statement. To beat the European champions was a big statement. But now they're up against a team that are probably favourites to win it this year. Here's Lauren James, who goes for it. Oh, it's just wide. Good shot. What a season she's having, Lauren James. No wonder she's in the England starting lineup. Hannah Hampton relieved that didn't go into the bottom right corner of the net. Went with her left foot. Oh, that's a good shot. Still 0 each. At the moment, though, Chelsea looking like the team to score first. Jamie Burjoyne has joined us. Says, hello, boss man. Hello, Burjoyne. Going bowling with that man on Wednesday night. Oh, Kerr's in. Oh, Hannah Hampton. Was Kerr offside? I think she was. Hampton was ready for it, though. Came out of her blocks to stop the loose ball between her and Sam Kerr. How close was it? Again, I don't think that's offside. I think the linesman's got that wrong. Not that it matters. Hampton got there first, so I don't think it would have mattered. So on the left-hand side. My team, Man United, play Forest at 4:30 today. Now, I'd imagine Dean Henderson can't play in that because he's on loan, so... Yeah, I'm not checked, but I'd imagine that's the case. So, yeah, it'll be Navas, won't it, Kayla Navas? Why is Kayla Navas playing at Forest? He's better than that. But he has played for European champions before. Not PSG. They've never won it. I still thought Real Madrid underestimated him, to be honest. I think he was a great goal. I think he still is. I don't think there's anything wrong with Kayla Navas. You can say what you like. You can disagree with me. But I just think whenever I watch Navas, I think he's a good goalkeeper. Our poll's still going for a Chelsea win. 73%. 27% going for Villa. Of course, whoever wins will face Man U in the FA Cup final at Wembley. Wembley. Oh, Lauren James. Not on the right end of the pitch right now. Playing it back to Musovic. Poor clearance by Musovic, but came off Lehmann, so it's a throw-in for Chelsea. Half an hour gone. Someone said mini replay of Anfield draw. It's funny, isn't it? If Arsenal slip up again, even an Arsenal fan saying we won't win the league, Man City are just too strong. But it's been an absolute revelation to watch us this season with the youngest league squad currently. The future's bright and North London is red. I don't know how you can say that, you know. Why can't you win the league? It's at that point of the season where if you could just get a few more wins, you've done it. It's easy to get negative, though. I'm like that when I support my team. I mean, I was negative when we cocked up a 2-0 lead against Sevilla the other night. Because they should never have got anything from that Sevilla, but we just screwed it up. Actually, if I look at the Forest Man United team news, well, it says Dean Henderson misses out, but surely they haven't explained why. But yeah, I'd imagine that's just because, bloody hell, Chris Sutton reckons it'll be 1-1 draw. Hope not. With Newcastle and Tottenham losing yesterday, we could do with winning that. I mean, let's see how we do. I think defensively is my concern. Up front, I'm not sure. Yeah, don't know. We're a bit hit and miss up front. We're not clinical. But Sabitzer scored 2 the other night. Maybe he's up for scoring a few more. PSV 3-1 up. Bit random this, but when does the Swedish league start? Oh, it started already. Yeah, it's only match day. I was going to say, I thought it was coming up. BK Häcken, the first time they ever won it, they lost yesterday. Oh dear. "12 minutes still to go till we reach the halfway point. It's still goalless, so it makes this a very tense tie so far." Shot just over the crossbar for Villa, but gives them something to think about. Not seen anything from Rachel Daly yet. She's on fine form this season up front for Villa. Just hasn't had the setup yet. Of course, Kirsty Hansen's in that squad. Staniforth, as we've talked about. It is a good team. Definitely some good experience there. Here they come again, Villa. Cross comes in. That's a perfect... Oh, Daly. She got her head to it, but couldn't convert it. It's still in the penalty area, though. Kirsty Hansen. Oh, there's a chance, really. Daly knows it. The ball looked good to me, but I have to watch the replay. Cross comes in again. Oh! Is that a corner? It's a corner. Daly getting a block off her shot, it looked like. Not sure what Daly's having words with maybe Musovic, I'm not sure. She doesn't look happy, but either way, stay focused. You've got a corner. Good block. I think that was Eriksson in defence there. Does really well. She is a good player, Eriksson. She's adaptable but solid. Here comes the corner. It's headed away. That's going to go out for a goal kick to Chelsea at the end. No, Neil Robertson's playing today. Oh, Ding Junhui's only 5-4 up. Half time at West Ham, so bit of a nervous game for Arsenal. They may have gone 2-0 up, but they are now only 2-1 up at half time, knowing that they don't want to slip up again like they did at Anfield last weekend. In terms of women's football, there's also, well, actually I say that Aberdeen are winning against Hamilton, 2-1. But that's 92 minutes in, so looks as though the game's nearly finished there. And then Glasgow City playing Celtic later on, it looks like. Greg Livingston asking, Jamie, are you doing any watch-alongs on the snooker? Yep, plan to. Not today, because we're doing this. And then the MotoGP tonight, 8 PM. But hoping to do some snooker this week. Won't be able to do much of it next week because I'm away. But I'm hoping to be back and be able to do the snooker final at least. Corner here for Villa. Ends up going for a throw-in. But, you know, still goalless. We got Naz saying Lehman with... oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, Lehman's got a lot of Instagram followers. She's had a good season, actually. Let me just check her stats. She has been scoring for fun for Villa. Let's check her stats. No, not Jens Lehmann, for God's sake. Alicia Lehmann, that's what I mean. Three goals, 2 assists in 17 games for Villa in the league. Two goals in the WSL Cup in 2 matches. Yeah, she's played for Everton and West Ham in the past. Swiss international. Blimey, she was born in 1999. I thought she might have been a bit older, but I feel old. Just the fact that I'm, well, 1994, it's not that bad, but if you're new to the channel, folks, click that like button and give us a subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Oh, Han Hampton had to really boot that out. Just over 5 minutes to go till half time. As always, Emma Hayes looks a little stressed. Oh, referee's paused the game. So, drinks break, it looks like. Musovic, is she injured? Musovic being the Chelsea goalkeeper. Oh, she's gone to the ground. Might be something to do with her knee. Just checking. I'd imagine Katzenberger's on the bench if they need her. Have a look. No. Who's their goalkeeper today then? Have they not got a goalkeeper? Oh, Emily Orman. I was going to say. Huh. thought from her they didn't have another goalkeeper. So I wonder if Catchenberger's injured. So, I mean, yeah. Huh. I think they're back with the game. Musovic staying on. That's a good one down the left wing. Cross comes in, but there's no one there. Lehman picks it up. Lehman again. Oh, that's a good pass. Ball comes in again, not there. Gonna have a shot. Oh, Musovic does dive and make the catch. Looked like a good strike, but it was quite far out, and Musovic had it covered. She had to make a dive for it, despite her knee just being checked. Oh, it was swerving as well. Good goalkeeping. Staniforth with the strike. Now she's on loan, I think, from Man United, so would she get a medal either way? Or has she not played for United in the Cup this season? I don't know if you have to have played, but I think even if you're in the squad, you can still get a medal. Oh, good through ball. The poles, falls to the ground. Is that not a free kick, ref? That looked like a late challenge. Shale Foster's happy to say continue. And it was Villa that have intercepted the possession as well. Here they come again, Chelsea. Way too wide. Is that Aaron Cuthbert? Yes, it is. Fire Williams is saying that Villa are playing themselves into trouble. That was about a quarter of an hour ago, though. Into the final minute. I think so far so good for Villa, you know. They were at least 2-0 down, I think, come half time a few weeks ago in this exact fixture, but in the Women's Super League, but they're playing alright. Just need to gel a bit more. They can't seem to get a string of passes together really, but maybe this is why Chelsea is so good, being able to be on top of possession at least. Villa have got it now. How much added time will there be? 2 minutes of added time. Emma Sanders says that Chelsea will be getting frustrated. They have had the upper hand in midfield and have created chances but haven't been clinical. Villa have grown into it and are finishing the half fairly strongly. Like I say, I think they'll take goalless at half time. You know, as I said, Chelsea are the favourites. Now the Poles causing a foul there. I don't know what it is about Chelsea this season. Even though they're still doing well in all cup competitions, they did lose the Conte Cup final though to Arsenal about a month ago. There's something missing. I don't know what it is though. There's just something missing for Chelsea. Maybe it's their midfield isn't their strongest this season. Here they come now. As I say that, they'll probably score. Here's Lauren James. Right hand side, just inside the Villa penalty area. Cross to Cuthbert. Cross comes in. Oh! Oh! Skied it way over the bar. That was a chance. Perisic with the chance there. Should have. Well, unmarked in the box. Half volley. Oh dear. Kicked it probably two underneath that ball maybe. But Hannah Hampton will be glad that that didn't reach the net. Half time at Bestcott Stadium, and well, good tie. Interesting. Chelsea, probably the team most likely to score first, you could say, but at this moment in time, it is all square at the halfway point. And remember, of course, we might find out in the next 45 minutes of this game who will reach that final against Man United at Wembley. But at half time, it's Villa 0, Chelsea 0. Quickly go through the stats. So possession-wise, this surprises me. Chelsea only 51%. Villa 49. Chelsea with more shots with 8. Villa have got 4 shots. Chelsea have had 3 shots on target, 1 for Villa. Corners, Villa lead that at 4. Chelsea with 3. And Chelsea on, 5 fouls, while Villa on 3. So, goalless at the moment. I think Villa will certainly go into the changing room believing that they can do this and cause a cup upset and be the ones that reach the final. I'll have to check if it would be their first ever cup final appearance in the history of Villa Women, but I'm not sure. But at the moment, it's half time. We're going to take a quick break. In about 10-15 minutes time, we'll be back here. I'll be back here. I say we, it's only me. I'll be back here for the second half, so don't go anywhere. Still a lot to play for in this game. Welcome back, my fellow football nutters. Second half about to begin. Let me get my clock sorted. Has there been any subs? Nope, got the clock wrong. There we go. Now, I've just come back. The players are back on the pitch. We're waiting for the second half to begin. But I've just come back from watching a few minutes of that West Ham Arsenal game downstairs. Jared Bowen has scored an absolute cracking volley. But I didn't see it, but apparently Saka missed a penalty. Arsenal are slowly fucking up. But in all fairness to them, in all fairness to Arsenal, you know, it's incredible how their form has changed from this season to last season, where they rarely slip up. Last season they weren't like that. It's got to give them credit. You know, whatever happens for Arsenal this season, they've challenged Man City. They replaced Liverpool pretty much in that top two. So credit's where it's due. But are they? They've still got over half an hour to still win the game, so it's not like it's over. But yeah, they need to win, in my eyes, because they've got to go to City, and City have got a game in hand. So the second half has begun in this game. And already, and a shot, it's hit the crossbar. Lauren James, I think, with the shot. No, it wasn't. It was... Who was it? Kankovic, apparently. So straight away, less than 30 seconds into the second half, Chelsea knocking on the door. It's a good shot, good effort. Hannah Hampton might have had it covered though if it was on target. Excuse me. Our poll's still towards Chelsea. We've had a few more votes since we had a half-time break. Got Lorenzo McIntosh saying Chelsea, 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 one team, one dream. Act for COVID-19 asking, is it live here or just score? Well, I mean, we're here now. We were taking a break at half-time. Shaibu Harino says, let's go Chelsea. We do get a lot of Chelsea supporters on these streams. Any Villa supporters? Anyone rooting for Villa today? I'm neutral. I don't mind who wins, really. As a Man United fan, to be honest, I'd like to see Chelsea win because I think it would be a good final. I'm not saying Villa it wouldn't be, but Chelsea Man United final, you know, if my team could beat Chelsea, it'd be a good way of winning the cup against probably the best team in England. Yeah, they're showing the shot again from Kankovic. What a shot. Didn't go in, hit the post, but the visualisation nearly worked. Now with Jess Carter. I've just read here, it's all West Ham now. Arsenal struggling to get out their own half. I mean, imagine if West Ham do win. I mean, where does that put them in the table? Arsenal, yeah. Gore Eaton just got fouled. Ow! Massive collision that. She's okay though, she's walking again. So yeah, if West Ham win, well, West Ham will be 4 points clear of the relegation zone. if they draw now. But if they win, they can go. Yeah, they could be in a nice position and go level with Bournemouth because Bournemouth getting a surprise win at Tottenham yesterday. Forest could do with winning, of course, today. That'd get them out of the relegation zone. I think Southampton are done. I keep thinking Leicester will somehow get out of it, but I'm not sure now. I'm really not sure. Leicester going down, that 7 years after winning the league. I mean, it's happened in the Prem. Blackburn went down, and they won it back in the mid-90s. Here we go, the free kick for Chelsea, straight to Hannah Hampton. Good goalkeeping there because there was a lot of bodies in the way, but she made sure that it wouldn't get past her. Came towards the near post. We do have one more watch along this evening at 8 PM UK time. That's with myself for the America's Grand Prix in MotoGP. Round 3. Here come Villa. I just feel like this second half is going to be a dramatic one. There's a chip! Oh! Just over the crossbar. Musovic was off her line. She wasn't sure herself. But luckily for her, it didn't find the back of the net. But that was a golden chance. Well, sorry, I say golden. No one expects to score. That would have been... I tell you, it was a chip. That would have been goal of the month. Or even more. Even a year. Oh, that would have been some goal, that. Woohoo! Musovic was back in time, I think. But wow, that would have been brilliant. Yeah, Saka missing a penalty. Even Matthew Upson is now saying that the Gunners are cracking. Sorry, creaking. What? But it sounds like West Ham are hungry to get a third goal. I mean, a win against Arsenal would be a huge win for them. Jared Bowen scoring as well. But Arsenal, I think, should have probably lost to Liverpool last weekend. Liverpool had 2 chances cleared on the line late on. I honestly thought they were going to beat them, but I think Arsenal would they take a draw after being 2-0 down? Probably not. But in this game, they can't afford another point. It'll put Arsenal 4 points clear. But they would have started the weekend 6 points clear. Chelsea trying to go on the attack. No, nothing from that. Jamie Bajoin asks, can we put Sepang back on the F1 calendar? I'm right to think that's Malaysia. If so, yes. Bring it back. Start a petition. And I bet you there's been hundreds of petitions out there in the past. I'll never forget the final race it had in 2017. Great race. Verstappen getting his second ever win in F1, I think. I might be wrong. Only his second season at Red Bull at the time. But yeah, like, it's a proper track. Proper racing track. As far as I'm concerned, MotoGP still goes there, so it's not like it's a dead circuit. I'm not sure why it left. But again, I think sadly F1, I mean, you don't blame them, they've got to go where the money is. But I would have thought Malaysia did alright. I don't know. All I remember is that tickets were quite cheap if you went over there. But again, you still got to get there. So, I don't know. I liked it. Great circuit. I love the 2 straights it has as well. One at the back end of the track and one to start off the lap. Yeah, no, I think it's a great circuit. It's had some good races. My problem is with F1 is they're going where the money is, but they're going to attractions, worldwide attractions like Las Vegas, Miami. No, it's shit. Circuit of the Americas I quite like. you know, that's enough for it to be in the America. It doesn't need to be anywhere else. You know, Brazil, great circuit, love that one. I'm not too fussed about Monaco anymore. People love it. I get that it's there because it's been there since the beginning, but I'd rather they didn't. I'd rather they just realise that in today's F1 it just doesn't work. It's just not a race. F1 as a whole is, and I think Bajoin did this on purpose. He knows I've got a thing against F1 these days. I love F1, but my God, it is shit. It's shit now. It's boring. The racing is boring. It's predictable, and it goes to tracks that aren't even racing tracks. That's why I hate it. And Drive to Survive makes it relevant now, where there are friends of mine who, if I asked them a few years ago, "Oh, did you watch last weekend's race?" they'd be like, "I don't watch F1." I'd be like, "Okay, fair enough." Now they watch it because of Drive to Survive, but I actually wonder if they do watch the races, they just enjoy the TV show. I'm one of those that refuses to watch Drive to Survive because I just don't think it's as real as people say it is. I don't know. I'm just not into that kind of stuff. I want to watch the actual sport. Documentaries in sport are quite interesting, but I'm happy to just watch the live action, and that's enough for me. But yeah, we still do our F1 stuff on the channel, but I've always stressed on the podcast that me and Jack have done that. In my eyes, F1 hasn't been good for nearly 10 years, but that, or even more than that. The last season I really enjoyed was 2012, so that was 11 years ago. Villa still holding on against Chelsea, goalless 10 minutes into the second half. No obvious favourites in this game. Gorarita now with a cross. Well blocked, but it's crossed in again. Lauren James. Nope, she's not going to shoot. Back with her again, unmarked this time. No, couldn't get the shot to go. But yeah, Malaysia needs to come back. Oh, she's not offside. Lauren James, shot blocked. Another cross, no. Jess Carter this time. Now Gorarita, another shot blocked. Villa are throwing it all out there in defence. Oh, foul against Gorarita at the end. She lifts her hands up like that and questions it, but whether she likes it or not, it is a foul according to the referee. "20 minutes to go for Arsenal. They need a goal." WLHC and Party have gone off. Jorginho and Trossard coming on. Jorginho scored a late winner at Villa Park for them a few weeks back. It was a cracking goal as well, I remember. County cricket, day 4 today. Oh dear, Lancashire. Yeah, Essex need 289 runs to win against Lancashire. Villa with a cross. Oh, Daly again! Straight at her, but she didn't. It's like she didn't know it was coming. Big chance. It got past her opponent in front. This is there for Villa to win the game. There's no doubt about it. I feel like at this moment in time, it could just be one goal in this fixture. I think we have extra time and then penalties if it's a draw, but I'm not fully sure. Remember to subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. Do get in touch. Another cross for Villa. Oh, Lehman! Oh, has she scored? No, she's at the side netting. Oh, what a chance. And she knows it. She couldn't have got it any closer. Jordan Nobbs with the cross. Only half cleared by the poles. Comes straight to the right foot of Lehman. She doesn't even hesitate. She goes for it. And it hit the side netting. Oh, big chance. Big chance. Villa could have gone 1-0 up. Rachel Daly could have had a header scored. Lehman could have scored. Now here come Chelsea. Wheaton on the left wing. Back with her. Now Sam Kerr. Oh, she scored. Oh, that's typical. The moment you have your chances wasted, they come and punish you, and that is Chelsea Football Club for you. Sam Kerr scores, just like she did here a few weeks ago, to put Chelsea ahead and 1 foot into the final. Oh, I do feel for Villa. They know the chance. They've had 2 big chances in the second half, and they've just not taken them. Who else was it going to be, I guess? So Villa 0, Chelsea 1. Let's update that scoreboard. Is it Gora Wheaton that'll get the assist? Yeah, it will be. She's so good. Gora Wheaton's so good to watch. Really good winger. Big question is, can Villa get the mentality still to go? You know, they know this won't be easy. They've just got to keep going. Simple as that. They've got half an hour left. Got them to lose now. It's just typical of Chelsea. They just do it when it matters. I'm keeping an eye on that Arsenal game as well. Big. Ooh, I thought I saw 3-2, but so Maguire and Lindelof are starting. Oh God, it's back to those days. Oh, shot on target for Villa. Who was that? It went straight to Musovic. Staniforth again. She really does want to score today. If she is on loan from United, she'll want to. If they don't get to the final, she'll want to end this loan spell straight after this game and head back to Old Trafford. So Man United have got De Gea in goal, Lindelof, Maguire in defence with Wan-Bissaka and Dalot. Dalot's playing left back? Okay. Wow. Casemiro, of course, back. First game back in the Premier League since his 4-match ban. Bruno Fernandes linked to him. Sabitzer in front, Anthony on the right, Sancho on the left, Martial up front. Interesting. Forest have got Navas in goal. Oh, hang on, Villa. Across the face of goal. No. On the left-hand side. Oh, low ball coming in. Didn't find a player in claret and blue. Another chance maybe. Got to go for goal. That's straight at Musovic. They really are trying, Villa. Well, not like... Of course they're trying, but they're just 1 or 2 moments that they've just not had yet. Musovic strong in goal, though. So first they've got Keylor Navas in goal, which I expected. McKenna, Felipe, Niakete in defence. 4 in midfield. Williams, Frula, Danilo and Lodi. Then up front it's Gibbs-White just in behind of Johnson. Johnson's, he's a good player. His finish isn't the best, but he's getting better every time I watch him. And Awanye? I've not watched a lot of Forest this season, so apologies if I can't get the pronunciations right. But of course, a former United player on the bench, Jesse Lingard. I would hate it if he scores against us. Sophie Ingles coming on for Chelsea. I think this is a defensive move. Melanie the Poles is coming off. Yeah, this looks like a defensive move. move by Emma Hayes. Surprised Sophie Ingle isn't starting. Maybe she's not been fully fit, I'm not sure. But Melanie the Poles, who looks a bit like Darth Vader today with that mask on, is off. Great player, Melanie the Poles. I think she's brilliant. Of course, she is a mum as well. And here's another good player. This one is underrated. Niamh Charles is about to come on for Chelsea. Brilliant player. Great to see that she's been making the England squad. Oh yeah, coming on for Lauren James. It's quite clear then Emma Hayes is happy to try and defend this lead. Interesting move. 25 minutes to go at least. So they got to, yeah, they don't want to scupper it up by conceding, but you know they've still got Sam Kerr up front, so that's the main thing. Wanyana, sorry, I thought there was an M in there, but it's an N. Saying, Blue Ladies will never disappoint. Go, go, best wishes. This is the thing with Chelsea. They're just so hard to beat. Even if they don't play their best, they are very hard to beat. "12 minutes to go in the West Ham Arsenal game. Villa. Lehman, no. I wonder if they'll share the attendance figures, I'm not sure. Either way, it looks like a good crowd. Lehman. Cross is blocked. That should go behind for a corner, and it does. Jess Carter with the block. You have just joined us. It's Chelsea that take the lead. Header over the bar. Rachel Daly couldn't get the header she wanted. Villa have just dealt with that. That was a counter-attacking moment for Chelsea. They tried to get a long ball forward to Kerr, but it was well defended at the end. It's all Villa in the last few minutes. They're not going down without a fight. Lehman wins another corner. Yeah, I was going to say. You could see Lehman's doubts there in her face, thinking surely the referee's not going to give him the goal kick. Oh, I was in the box. Chelsea clear it just in time. The ball's back in. No, cleared away. Yeah, Charles well defended. West Ham have just hit the woodwork, apparently. Ben Rama. According to Matthew Upson, West Ham not content with a point. I mean, yeah. They're fine. They're fine to stay in the league. A draw's not too bad normally, but they know if they can get a win at home, it's a big bonus for them. Oh, there's about to be a throw taken, but Chelsea are going to make a substitution to begin with. Oh, and Cuthbert's coming off. Not seen much from Cuthbert today. But she's getting claps all round from the travelling supporters. So, I've bought a ticket for the away leg, as in Chelsea's visit to the new camp in the Women's Champions League in a couple of weeks' time. Less than that, actually. The only way I could get a ticket was to get it through the Chelsea website, where they were only allocated 150 seats. And I was able to get one, I don't know how, even though I'm not a member or a season ticket holder. For the first 24 hours, they had it open just to the Chelsea women's season ticket holders, and then after that, it was on general sale. So luckily, when I checked the general sale, they were still available. I couldn't get a Barcelona home ticket because if you say that you're from the United Kingdom, according to their rules or UEFA rules, they don't want to let in home. Well, I think they don't want home fans. Sorry, not home fans. They don't want the away fans to sit in with them. But I'm thinking it's a women's game. The atmosphere is a lot more friendly and different than a men's game, which I get. But I don't support Chelsea. I don't support any of the two teams. Why can't I just buy a ticket as a neutral? But I probably could have just said Spain. You know, I'm from Spain, and it wouldn't have mattered. But I thought if they do, I mean, look at me. I don't look like I'm from Spain, do I? So I'm white as chalk. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of them. I don't get it. So I've had to buy a Chelsea one instead. So I'm going to be sitting in with Chelsea fans. They'll probably assume I'm a Chelsea fan, but do I tell them I'm not, or do they get pissed off and go, "Well, you've taken up a Chelsea fan's seat," you could say. But wow, I wanted to go. I've never been to a new camp, and this was a good chance to go. Good sliding challenge. I mean, it's pretty obvious. 19 minutes to go. Chelsea, if they do find a second goal, that should be it. But you never know. Mad things have happened in football matches. We all know that. Be a huge goal if Arsenal do find a winner. Remember though, folks, 8 PM tonight, MotoGP watch along for the US Grand Prix with myself. Oh, foul there on Fleming, the Canadian international. Arsenal putting Reece Nelson on and Fabio Vieira. Reece Nelson? I should know who that is, shouldn't I? Oh, maybe not. So Martinelli's gone off and so's Tierney. Arsenal have been one of those. They've always been late drama. Emily Timmerman saying, commentating or just talking smack while football's on in the background? Oh, I'm just talking whatever. Smack. Love it. Chelsea on the right wing. I just think with what Emma Hayes has done, I don't think they're looking for a second goal. I think this is it. I think they are just trying to they've got the goal. If they get another one, it's a bonus. But they can, well, I say they come now. Kerr. Oh, Kerr's offside. I've been questioning the offsides decision making today because there's been one or two when watching the replays that don't look offside. That one definitely is, so they've got that one right. Any of you baseball fans been thinking about trying to do a baseball watch along on the channel? Might not do it for a few weeks because I'm away next week, so I won't have time, but thinking of giving that a go at some point. It's a lot more friendly on the weekends in terms of schedule because the matches are on a bit, reasonable time for me, 6 o'clock instead of 2 a.m. at night during the week. Villa with a cross in, straight to Musovic. "15 minutes to go." Yeah, so Man United women are playing Arsenal women this Wednesday. Big night that is, because Man United and Arsenal are still going for the Women's Super League. Man United are top, but they know it's not going to be easy because, well, they've got 3 teams going for them. Man City are still in it, Chelsea are in it, Arsenal are in it. Yeah, Man United have got a game in hand. Sorry, Chelsea and Arsenal have got a game in hand over United. Chelsea, if they win their game in hand, would go top by 2 points at least. Arsenal got a game in hand, but they'd go level on points with Man United. Man United have a greater goal difference because they've got 37 while Arsenal have got 30. So this is the thing, like, it's so close, the WSL, and there's only 4. Is it? Yeah, it's 4. It's 21 games they play, isn't it? 11. No, 22, isn't it? Wait, there's 12 teams, isn't there? So I'd imagine it's 22. So, yeah. As a Man United fan, it'd be amazing if they won the Women's Super League. But I still think Chelsea will be the favourites. They've got that game in hand. Here's Lehmann now for Villa. Shoots! Oh, tight angle. Just past the far post to go out for a goal kick. And she just looked to the skies thinking that was a good chance. And you just wonder how many more chances will they get in front of that Chelsea goal. Time is ticking for Villa to try and stay in this cup. Italo Henri IBE asks, please, where can I watch this match live? I'm watching on BBC iPlayer. Not sure where you're from though. If you're in the UK, it's on BBC iPlayer. 12 minutes to go. If you haven't yet, folks, do subscribe to the channel, give us a like. Always a cross in for Kerr. Oh, unmarked. Somehow hit it wide. You'd think she would find the net with that. Could have put the game to bed there. That could have been the moment that Chelsea had cemented their place in this year's Women's Cup final. It was a cross from the right-hand side. I think it was Charles with the delivery, and then Sam Kerr with a right foot. Oh, just curved too much past the near post. And you don't let someone like Sam Kerr get opportunities like that in the 18-yard box. Villa going for it again on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. No one there, but Lehman will pick it up on the right wing. Up against Jess Carter. Carter does really well. She wins the ball. Attempted clearance though, not good. Lehman again now. She is solid, Jess Carter. She's a difficult defender to deal with. Oh, Daly! Oh, ball nearly landed on her feet properly there, and she could have maybe had a shot on goal, but instead it's gone wide. It's been a cracking tie. It's been a great game. I did worry for Villa that because they lost 3-0 here a few weeks ago, I just thought still Chelsea would be too good for them, but it hasn't been the case here. Villa have very well been in this competition. We saw it yesterday though, didn't we? I only catch the last half an hour of Man United Brighton in the first semi-final. Man United, you know, they went 1-0 down from a Mary Earp's own goal, turned it around to 2-1, and even though we thought, you know, Man United should go on to win now, it went back to 2-2, but then they found a late winner, so, you know, they had to really go for it, United, even though they beat Brighton away from home 4-0 a couple of weeks before. Oh, Lehman didn't get the header. Now a shot. Oh, it's just over the bar. Was that Staniforth? Oh, big chance. Villa again. It's just not happening. Less than 10 minutes to go. Chelsea looking like they're happy to sit back. And they've got a throw to deal with deep in their own half. Well, full time at West Ham. And Arsenal have slipped up again, only a point for them for the second weekend in a row. They were 2-0 up against West Ham and they've drawn 2-2. But that really does open up the title race again. So that means if Man City win their game in hand, they're just a point behind Arsenal, and then they've got to go play Arsenal. Still really, you know, it's still in Arsenal's hands either way, but only just. But yeah, Arsenal could have lost 2 games in a row. They got draws at the end. They should have won 2 games in a row by being 2-0 up. Anyway, back with this game. Musovic to take the goal kick. That's a good kick. It is a skill, isn't it? Our goalkeeper could just kick it up so high up in the air just like that. Even when they get the ball passed back to them, they're good at clearing. Most of the time, anyway. I'm intrigued to see how Lindelof and Maguire do today against Forest. Good God. Right, Villa now. They've got to take their chances now. They know that the time is ticking. Lehman, Daly. No, again. Daly's just not had that perfect ball for her. Actually, I'm probably being a bit harsh towards her teammates, but she's just not getting the finish. Another cross. No, no one there. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, it's in the post. Oh, Villa couldn't have got any closer again. Sarah Mailing this time. She couldn't have done any more. She had to shoot. Oh dear. What a chance. Still Villa 0, Chelsea 1, folks. Five minutes to go. Chelsea fans, how are you feeling? Because at the moment, they're relying on goalkeeper and the posts to keep them in this. Oh, is that a corner? Yeah, it is. Cheryl Foster points towards it. It didn't look like it. Oh, no, it is. Oh, no, she was asking for a foul. That's why Meldy was protesting. Quite a muddy patch in that penalty area. Late on in the season, let's not forget this is also Warsaw's stadium. So a lot of football is played on this during the season. I have been to Bescott Stadium a few times to go see Villa Women and Walsall. I quite like it. It's next to a motorway though, so you can hear the traffic. I think Payton's just been... Oh no. Wait, is it a throw or a free kick? It was a drop ball for Villa. I'm not sure what that's all about. It's been all Villa last few minutes. They're really going for it. Lehman, Jordan Nobb's not there in time. Gore Reeton through to Kerr. Is she offside? Yeah. That must have been close again. I feel like that was really close. Well, I think whatever happens, Villa could be proud today. They've given it a really good go. And they're showing why they are in the top half of the Women's Super League this season. Simple as that. Gore Reeton's coming off. Kane Rid coming on. Oh, Nobbs couldn't get there. Every time they get into the box, Villa, there's just... Chelsea's defence is really good. Always there in good timing. Jordan Nobbs with another cross. Couldn't even get it past the first player. Still shocked she left Arsenal back in January, but great signing for Villa. Here she is again, Jordan Nobbs with the cross. Oh! Oh, what on earth was that? Kirsty Hansen, not sure what she was trying to do there. I thought she was trying to go for goal, but I'd have just tried to keep it in play. Maybe it was just a bit too far for her. I guess she did that to stretch out for it. Here come Villa again. Well, into the last minute now, so they've got a... How many minutes are we going to get, linesman? Or fourth official. I'd have thought 3 or 4 minutes. No more than that, though. Throw-in for Chelsea. Into the final few seconds. Who have Chelsea got next? Actually, Chelsea's next game is Barcelona in the Champions League, which is Saturday at 12:30. I don't understand why the Women's Champions League semis are now in the weekends. I don't get it. It's all a bit mixed. That header from Sam Kerr, though, what a goal. It just shows all they need is a moment, this Chelsea team. Not been their best today. But they're still, at this moment in time, getting the result that they wanted. 4 minutes have been added. Jordan Nobbs again. Oh, it's too far for Lehman. It is a good front lineup. Jordan Nobbs, Rachel Daly, Alicia Lehman. Here's Sam Kerr. Making a good run down the left-hand side. I think she's just going to try and... Well, I say hold the ball up. She's just played a pass into the box, but couldn't find any of her teammates in whatever that coloured shirt is. I'm going to say gold, but I don't know. What do you think, viewers? Two minutes left of stoppage time. Oh, here come Villa. A shot out of nowhere. It's straight to Musovic. Straight down the middle. Jordan Nobbs with the strike. I don't blame her. Literally seconds remaining. It could have been in. It could have gone in, but it's straight down the middle. It's a good shot. Now Sam Kerr. Oh, that's not a foul. She's been pinned down by the ref saying that she's fouled her opponent there, but I don't think she did. I might be wrong, but I don't think Villa made any substitutions, did they? I don't think they did. No, they didn't. Chelsea made 4. Villa made none. Oh, here's Kerr. Is she onside? She might just settle it here. Oh, straight at Hannah Hampton. Could be a vital save, but we've only got 30 seconds left of stoppage time. But that, you could say, should have been the goal that puts it to bed. It's gone all the way back to Hampton. She's having to come out of her 18-yard box. There's no one around her. Got to make this kick count. Just got to put it up in the air and see what happens. Header flicked through, but Musovic gets there. That might just be it. And that might just be enough now for Chelsea to get the win. The Villa boss, she's gutted. You can tell in her face now. She's just closed her eyes for a moment and just clearly knowing that that's probably it. Yeah, that was it. That was the last kick. So it's finished full time with Chelsea getting a narrow 1-0 win over Villa, and that's Chelsea that are heading to another Women's FA Cup final. So we know who's going to be there. It'll be Manchester. Oh, excuse me. I think I burped just then. Sorry. It'll be Manchester United versus Chelsea at Wembley Stadium on Saturday, May 14th. So that's our final lineup. Sadly for Aston Villa and Brighton Hove Albion, they will not make the final. They will finish as semi-finalists. Sam Kerr with the only goal of the game, scoring with a header early on in this second half to put the game you could say to put the game to bed. But in all fairness to Villa, they kept going despite being a goal down. They kept fighting for it. Chelsea started to play further back and take the 1-0 win. It worked out for them at the end. A few risks involved and it worked. But Villa, I think they should be proud. Great cup run. Pretty much determines their whole season so far. They've been brilliant. They're high up in the league, and this Villa team I think could go far still. I think next season they could be really good to watch as well if they can keep those players. So yeah, full time, Villa 0, Chelsea 1. Any comments from anyone before we wrap it up for this stream? Let's end that poll at least, asking you lot who would win, and it looks as though a majority of you were correct. 75% of you going for Chelsea, Villa 24%, 173 votes overall. So thanks for taking part in that. And before you do go, remember to click that subscribe button and give us a like. And remember, if you want to watch more of our watch-alongs, we've got MotoGP race tonight at 8 PM, the America's Grand Prix. Francesco Bagnaia starting at the front. Can the current world champion go on to win in the States? Join me for that 8 PM. It should be a blast. I think I'm going to wrap it up and really just say thank you all for watching. And remember to subscribe, give us a like, and we'll see you very soon. So we know what it is then. We know who will be in the Women's FA Cup final in a month's time at Wembley Stadium. Manchester United in their first ever FA Cup final appearance up against a team like Chelsea, who have won this cup many times under Emma Hayes. So they'll certainly have quite the challenge ahead of them in a few weeks' time. But who knows? The magic of the cup, you just never know what could happen. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon and enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you tonight for our MotoGP stream. See you later, folks.